In this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the sketches that I've done for Batman. Basically, the story is I want Batman to be hunting down Dracula. So I'm going to start by showing you some of my attempted sketches, and then I'll jump straight into finishing the final drawing. So these are some of my attempted sketches. This is just Batman, and I'm trying to figure out the story, the pose, where Dracula's shadow is going to appear, a couple of mouses in the corner, enjoying some cheese, Batman's facial expressions, how is he going to react once he runs into Dracula. And so I'm gonna take this one, which I have not finished. This is the strongest one that I have sketched so far, and I want to actually finish this one. What I'm doing here is basically I took an old drawing and I placed it underneath. Instead of having to redraw the parts that actually make sense, this is one of the tricks that I use is that I put a sheet on top, and I trace over the parts that actually make sense onto the next drawing, so that I could actually take that previous investment and pass it on instead of coming up with a whole new sketch. It's pretty much what animators used to do when they would use a light table to sketch through, to be able to see their previous drawings and then transfer whatever that they want, whatever that worked for them onto the next drawing. And it's exactly what I'm doing here. So trace, and now I am actually working on detailing and figuring out the entire drawing. So Batman's legs, Dracula in the corner, the two mouses enjoying some cheese, some indication of bats flying across the hallway. And now that drawing is sitting to my right, and it's my reference for the final sketch. I skipped forward. It's basically, I did the same process. I put a new sheet of paper on top of the drawing that I did already, and I traced the lines that I want to bring over to the final sketch. However, it's something I have to keep in mind, is that just because the previous drawing, some parts worked, it does not mean I'm going to 100% be able to transfer it over to the next drawing, because I mean that's how it works traditionally, that it just takes a lot of practice to be able to do that, and I'm just not there. So what I'm saying is, it's okay if you do a drawing and it looks half decent, but you think the next one will be better, there's a chance it's not going to work out, and that's normal. So same process. Traced over the lines that I liked, and now I am filling in the details, and I'm trying to be very intentional about making sense out of this picture. You can already see that Batman's head looks like it's tilted far to his left shoulder. It doesn't really look like it's connected, but at this point I've sketched this like 5, 6, 7 times. I'm just going to continue and try to make the best out of it. And as I'm detailing this drawing out, I mean, I can just give this advice to you guys and to myself, is that this is just part of the learning process. Really, it's a healthy mindset to think about these drawings as practice. If I could just think, hey, this is just another practice, this is just another sketch that I am basically getting my bad drawings out of my system, and I'm learning how to actually draw. It helps with, to mentally accept that, hey, it's not always going to work out. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, and the more you do this, the more you sit down and actually put yourself through the grind and actually build your art skills by drawing over and over and over, and being intentional about your sketches, actually doing your research, actually trying to do multiple sketches at least. Yes, it might not turn out the way you want it, but you are getting your bad drawings out of your system. So that's what really makes you a good artist over time, is that you're actually sitting down and you're investing in it. And yes, it's definitely a blow to your ego at times, because in your mind you think you can draw better than you really can, but when you sit down to actually draw, you realize, oh whoa, there's a lot that I don't understand. And I think that's really humbling, and it's a healthy mindset that it's better to just look at your sketches as disposable, as practice, and the more you do this, the better you will get. Well, that's it. This is the end of the video of me sketching Batman hunting down Dracula. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, drop your comments, let me know what you thought about this video, and if you enjoy the type of content that I have been producing on my channel, then definitely consider subscribing, and I will see you guys on the next one.